Hi guys, we're live.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Lisa just goes, it smells different in here a little bit.
And I forgot I'm sitting in front of essential oils.
1 foot away from a bottle of frankincense.
Yeah.
Smells nice.
It smells wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys haven't smelt frankincense or know anything about it, that's why we're here today.
You can learn everything you want to know about frankincense.
Yes, it's a wonderful thing. But we'll start off. If you guys don't already follow us, please make sure you do.
Yeah,
Make sure you
please do.
subscribe, comment, like, feedback. Always join us every Monday. Watch the recordings, share the recordings. That's what they're all about, right? So, knowledge is power. So the more people we can give the knowledge and education to, the better. So as you see here, we have our Live Good essential oils. Haven't talked about these in a long time.
Long time.
But I mean, they're so amazing. We have a box of 6.
Yep.
And today we're just going to highlight our frankincense. We'll eventually go through again
everyone.
all of them.
And then maybe we'll then do a whole pack again.
Sure.
Because we did the whole box when we launched.
We did. And I had a thought of doing the whole box today, but each one has such unique
Sure,
properties.
sure.
So like we all, a lot of you understand what essential oils are, but like the scents are there for a specific reason.
Yeah.
From their health purposes, there are many uses. So
Sure.
that's why we just wanted to do this instead of having like an hour and a half long one on essential oils that would bore you.
Yeah, exactly. And we probably won't do them like sequentially, like every week,
Sure.
because we'll have new product releases, different things that are coming up. So, but
Awesome. Yes.
yeah.
Did you know?
Yeah.
You guys know
Me,
that frankincense,
them.
all of you, the king of oils.
King.
It's been called the
King
king
Tut?
of oils. Treasured by royalty, often used as a sacred gift.
Ah,
I mean, this is crazy. So again, circling back,
Yeah.
something that has been around
centuries,
for centuries.
multiple millennia.
Right. And it's still here today, but the problem is many people don't know about it.
And they're not getting the authentic stuff. So Boswellia serrata is the
Which is
plant
true.
from native to India. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, though, you're not a lot of
Right. So we'll go into the period for sure,
Sure.
and what the science behind it, what you did to make this so amazing and powerful. But this was actually centuries ago. It was valued more than gold. I mean, that's crazy. Valued more than gold. So, I mean, today we have access to the same as ancient oil very easily. And again, just like any supplement you're taking, they're not always the exact same thing, even though it says it on the bottle. You have to dig deep and figure out what is in it, what sources were being used. So that's what we want to go into also with this. So again, welcome everybody. Thank you guys for being here. So let's start with purity and potency. And this is kind of gonna encompass basically all of our essential oils. But just 100% pure, therapeutic grade, it's any detail to offer?
Well, I mean, I don't think there's not many brands that'll stand up and have the owners and the formulators show you exactly every test that was done and tell you that they failed a couple of tests trying to find the purest, highest grade quality product, right? And that's what happened here. Now, of a group of 6, we failed 2. The tea tree, which was an Australian, but it ended up being a Chinese, so we had to then cancel that one. And then, of course, the corn, the mint, peppermint ended up being like some corn mint. But thankfully, with the Boswellia serrata, we sourced it. It's very, very potent. It's very pure. Yeah, that's the word we're looking for. So
Right.
highest quality though. And the what's important though truly is to know that you have a lab that knows what they're doing for testing. There's a lot of labs out there that can test your essential oil, but there's not a lot of labs. There's really only 2 that can truly have the sensitivity and the specificity and the expertise to be able to decipher exactly what's in them. It is complicated. It's a deep science lesson. Truly is.
Right. So you're saying really in the US, only
Yeah,
2 labs,
2 labs.
that have the capability
Yeah.
to do this kind of testing.
Yeah.
So right there, that should raise 100 red
Yeah,
flags
yeah,
all
yeah,
over the
yeah.
place,
Like-
because anytime you go into a store, you go into a health food store, you go into any little oh gosh, I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of
like a
this.
checkout line anywhere,
No,
sure.
but I'm trying to think about the name. I don't want to call on one, maybe like hippie-ish type stores. I don't know what real word to
Well-
use for them, but you go in there. I love going in those stores.
Yeah,
where
so
you
do I.
have the candles, you have the scents, you have this. But again, there's oils all over the place, but you just have no idea. You
don't
have
know.
no idea the purity. You have
don't
no
know.
idea the potency. You have
don't
no
know.
idea the testing. So that's why, we really wanted to bring these, because again, back to like what we're all about too is bringing you the highest quality, purest forms of supplements, because you don't know what you're getting out there in general, and we're bringing to you them at a fraction of the cost. So this just goes right in line. That's why we wanted to do it. No fillers, no synthetic fragrances, no carrier oils added in. We'll talk about carrier oils and why or when you need to use them or when you should use them. But also, if you're new to us, or even if you've been around and you just don't know, we do have our testing results on our website. There is a certificate of analysis tab. So click
Well, they're
on
not
it.
COAs, but yeah, I know what
But
you
there
mean.
are testing.
Yeah, it's
It's testing. Yeah, but
they don't do COAs in this world.
right. But it shows you everything about the oil, which is pretty cool to see. So
It is cool.
I mean, maybe we could always change the name of the tab to like testing results or whatever,
Yeah, sure,
because
sure.
there's so much more on there from the tests that we run on everything. So when you're choosing Live Good essential oils, this is exactly what you're getting.
But here, let me just throw something in there.
Yes.
When you are choosing when essential oil doesn't Live Good or anybody, you're choosing it because you're looking for some therapeutic benefit. I just wanted to remind people there's three main pathways of the benefits of oil.
Okay.
There's of course the olfactory. So it's the nose, right? It's the smell of the volatile oil. It's the aroma. It's the essence of the essential oil, right? That is highly effective. That is actually therapeutic in a lot of ways. There is the cascade of chemical reactions that happen when the olfactory receptors are bound with these chemicals. So they're powerful and just simply by diffusing, just by inhaling, smelling the aroma, okay,
Right.
the essence of the oil. The other one is the topical aspect. If you rub it on your forearms, you rub it on your neck, or you're behind your ear, there is some absorption. There is, because the molecular weight. They're lipid soluble, so they're fat soluble. They do cross cell membrane, cell walls, so they will absorb systemically. They can cross and therefore be a little bit more transdermal. So there is some absorption in the bloodstream. And then there is of course, some therapeutic benefit there too as well. And then thirdly, it would be the inhalation. So the molecule is small enough. Again, it's fat loving. It can deposit in the lung and the alveolar, and it can diffuse across very thin, one cell thick wall, but it can diffuse across into the blood through inhalation as well. So three kind of different delivery mechanisms in one oil. And people often say, well, essential oil sounds like it's like not medicine. It absolutely is.
Right.
It absolutely can be. And I've often said that plants are medicine, food is medicine, but truly a lot of drug therapy, prescription drug therapy, chemotherapeutic agents, steroids, hormones come from plants.
Right.
Similar to the way you extract out these highly potent, powerful plant compounds.
Pretty cool.
So yeah, that's a good primer just for people to get a sense of how these things work.
Yes. Okay. And let's go into. So, did you already talk enough about exactly what this version of frankincense is?
Yeah, sure. Frankincense, Boswellia serrata. It's 15 ml bottle. It's it's pure. It's high. It's therapeutic grade. Yeah, food, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I often get the question, are the essential oils like for oral consumption or actually no, are they food grade? Because there are some like bottles that'll list on there, but that's not a real thing that goes with essential oils. It's like anybody can put it on there. And I always say the reason that we don't is because there's many inexperienced essential oil users, and you have to understand that one teeny drop is so potent and powerful that using too much by not knowing
used
enough
properly
can cause more harm than good.
They can.
Right.
They can be dangerous.
Right. So, I mean, again, work with an essential oil therapist.
And I know a lot of questions will come up, and I'm already seeing one right now, and it says, can you take these internally? So Daniel's asked that, and the answer is yes, but you better know what you're doing to use them properly. Right. Just like I think Ulrich here says, use properly. They can be powerful medicine.
I'm going to, even as simple as like a peppermint, right? Because it is so strong and potent, it actually can do like damage to your esophagus. So you just need to make sure you know what you're doing. And again, one teeny drop, and sometimes they can come out fast. One teeny drop is so powerful and potent. So, okay, so let's talk about some of the health benefits with the science behind it. So,
sure, let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna read them off as I go because again, there's so much.
Frankincense is one that has a lot.
It does, and it's amazing. So
they say, when in doubt, grab the Frank, or when in doubt, go for the Frank.
Right, there are some sayings,
something like that.
Some saying about that.
Yeah.
It supports cellular health and healthy aging, soothes inflammation, joints, muscles, promotes strong, balanced immune system, enhances skin health, one of my favorite things.
Skin. I'd say
by
skin.
Reducing blemishes, scars,
dark spots.
Encourages calm grounding and mental clarity, A lot of times that's when we're diffusing them. You might put a little on your wrist. Supports respiratory comfort and healthy breathing. I mean, these are just a few things, but like, again, so many uses and I shouldn't say uses, so many benefits, health benefits to just using this simple essential oil. And yeah, I mean, our prices are amazing. We'll get into the prices too, because honestly, we were selling this just as a pack, but now
That's
we
right.
do sell our
Sell
oils
individuals. Yep.
individually. So I don't know the
Yep.
individual prices of
Well,
them.
we can look it up real quick, but also, people like look at this and go, how are they that inexpensive? Like another brand, which people are talking about right here in the thread, is
Yes.
very expensive. And you're like, well, that just shows you the way that, I hate to say it, but MLM works. I mean, there's a ton of markup on it. It
Right.
doesn't need to be that costly.
Sure. I mean, it's just a simple, like you can take
Wild.
a let's just throw it back. You can take magnesium, right? And you can go
Yeah.
to a store and you can find a magnesium
30,
that's like $35.
$40.
And
Yeah.
then you're over at Live Goods and it's like $8.95. Like it's the same thing, guys. The same thing that we're trying to expose in a
Yeah,
sense
the
industries
industry.
that are just overcharging.
Overcharging.
For great quality, but overcharging. So I'm just looking up here. Hold on, here we are. Okay, so let's just talk about pricing because I was just referring to it. So if you were actually going to buy the whole entire box at 6, our member price is $29.95.
That's crazy.
Absolutely insane.
$5 a vial,
because if
$5 a
right, because if
bottle.
you're used to buying essential oils, you know that you might be spending that on one. Retail price, so if you are not a member, but remember it pays to be a member. If you're not a member, retail price is $39.95. We do have a subscribe and save option on there, which is super cool.
Is
Here
it
we are.
essential, the singles there?
Yep.
There you go.
Let's go to Frank. Okay, so the Frankincense, member price $15.95, retail price $19.95. So if you remember what I just told you, like the prices were for the entire 6.
Yeah, you go.
You'll understand.
Yeah, no doubt.
But frankincense is typically a more expensive oil in general.
It is.
But prior to us launching Live Good, I think I was spending like $49 or something on just one bottle of frankincense. So, and if you use it for the multiple uses, you will go through it pretty fast. So
Very well.
check it out on our website. Great stuff. Okay, so a lot of the health benefits, and you talked about ways to use frankincense. Am I on? You die.
I don't know. Just had that other mic on.
We talked about aromatics, so diffusers. If you don't know what a diffuser is, you guys can get one on Amazon as well. But you just put water with a few drops of the essential oil. You typically plug it in. There's some battery operated ones, but you plug it in and diffuses into your home. So then you get to breathe it in. Not to mention your home smells wonderful, but everybody around you is getting the benefits. So it's a wonderful thing. I think I have like 6 diffusers going around in my house. All different areas. Every room has one. Amazing there. There's also diffusers for your car, which is super cool because the toxins in those car air fresheners are awful for you. Also the home air fresheners, guys. If you have those plug-in, please today,
Oh God, there's
right
like Glade,
now, take a break, go pull 'em out.
and nasty synthetic.
So toxic,
Ugh.
and you are breathing it in. Your family's breathing it in. Your kids, your babies, your pets, you're all breathing that stuff in. Very, very
Man,
toxic.
I'm telling you,
This
brutal.
just an easy swap. That's why it's awesome. You have the pack of 6, which is amazing because you change the scents based on the moods, what you want. We talked about topical. This is why I was talking about a carrier oil. Typically, like a coconut oil,
Jojoba,
fractionated
almond
coconut
oil.
Yes. Regardless, it's to help with prevent irritation, right, and also to help spread it around. But because the oils are pure and potent, and everybody's skin is very different, you need to make sure you're using a carrier oil to spread it around. So you put a little bit of the carrier oil, a drop or 2 of your essential oil of choice, and you spread it around. You can also try in a very small area. Like personally for me, like I know certain ones that bother me. Believe it or not, lavender, I'm sensitive to it. If I just put it on my skin, I'll get a little rash. If I use a carrier oil, I don't. So it's always wise to keep a bottle of a carrier oil with you.
Yeah, and here, real quick on the dilution. So if you guys are shooting for let's use 5% as an example. So 5% concentration of the oil.
Okay.
If you take a teaspoon of your carrier oil and you just add 5 drops, that would be roughly 5%. Okay. If you wanted 10%, you would take a teaspoon and add 10 drops of the oil.
Okay.
Just those are ballpark.
Great
It's
to
nothing
know.
precise, but it's close enough.
Yeah. Great to use in massage therapy. You know,
Yep.
if you have, typically they're using an oil. That could be your carrier oil. Helps relaxation, post exercise recovery. You know, because I said it helps with the inflammation, joints, muscles. So that's not just like negative inflammation too, right? When we exercise, we cause inflammation, and we need to help with that as well. So great there. Skincare. Oh, you know, is that blue bottle? Is that? I can show you my absolute favorite way to use this. So how I use my frankincense every single day, no matter what, I am putting it in our Live Good Vitaglow moisturizer. So I do 1 to 2 pumps of this, a drop of frankincense, mix it around, and put it all over my skin. I mean, it's
I
so
really
great
like
for
that.
the dark spots, fine lines. Just gives you this evenness and this glow. Love it so much. It's a great scent, so it smells nice. And then another way is just like in meditation and prayer, right? Because we talked about the grounding, mental clarity, calming effect of it. So great to use there. Applying to your wrists, your temples. You know, you could do your navel, back of your neck. You know, amazing stuff. What are you looking for?
Yeah, I was trying to think about what else we added to because I know we like there's a little bit of so-called fragrance in our skincare, but it's actually an essential oil. It's blue lotus oil, which I love. I actually really love it. But you can add essential oil to our skincare. But there was another thing. Didn't we have another thing that was unflavored that you
Oh, tallow.
tallow?
Tallow balm.
That's what it
Is
is.
it not here?
I didn't see it. I was trying to trigger my memory on it. There it is, top left. The whipped tallow balm. Again, no fragrance. Definitely didn't want to put something in there that was too offensive or maybe somebody didn't like. So, but you might want something.
Pick and choose
You
your-
might
your
pick your
scent.
oil, pick and choose, put a couple
Yeah.
drops in, mess with it that way. I think you'll really love it. That's a great idea.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah. Avoid around your eyes, guys. Avoid ears. Avoid sensitive areas. And again, we all have some sensitive areas more than others. So always, you know, test in a small area.
Test in a small area. Yep.
Any questions, Oliver?
Oh no, I think lots of comments, lots of things. Yeah, that's
But think of it again.
yeah, a lot of questions about pets. How to diffuse around pets.
Yeah.
It's not an easy one. They don't tell us a lot. I mean, you know, we had a guest on talked about the best way to use it around pets.
Yes, she is she's an essential oil therapist.
Right.
That is
Yeah.
a vet.
And I believe Ginny's also commented in the past too.
Yeah, but I do know in general, you know, there's certain sense that you don't necessarily want to use around pets, but I honestly I do not know those off the top of my head, but I will tell you one thing that your pet should not have is those Glade plugins.
Yeah, no doubt.
Make sure again we're getting rid of those.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing. And we have dogs in our house. If you guys didn't know that, we have 3 dogs.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, and we're always diffusing and
Yeah, but you know,
all good.
again, always wise to reach out to essential oil therapist. I mean, they are on social media, and you know, when somebody has the knowledge, they like to share it, right? So just you can in their comment section, just ask questions. You know, people want to help people; they really do. But Live Good, frankincense, unmatched purity and potency. I mean, this is like going through Live Good. You have direct access to one of the world's most valued oils, which is crazy, at such an affordable price. And again, you know, just under $15. Guys, even if you're using it every day, it's going to last you a long time. It does. Yeah. What else?
Great. I mean, that's great. Oh, awesome information. It's funny. We started trying to make these calls limited to 15 minutes. Never have complied. Even with one oil, we're already
Right.
20 minutes in, guys.
But
Appreciate.
frankincense, I mean, it has stood the test of time for years because, guys, the benefits are so extraordinary. They really are.
We have a line to saying, "Hey, Melaleuca and tea tree is not really safe for pets, so be cautious with that."
Tea tree, 100%.
Tea tree is-
I always say, and that is in here. I always just say, be careful that you don't like even like on your skin. Gosh, I remember one time I used something with tea tree oil in it. It was something around my eyes. I just remember this is years ago. Oh gosh, did I have swelling reaction? Where I use the tea tree is on my dryer balls oh, I didn't even talk about a use for that. Because you can, laundry, dryer sheets, guys, another toxic thing to go when you get off this call to throw them out. Just throw them out. Order organic wool dryer balls. You can get them off of Amazon. Very easy. And you just put some drops of essential oil in there and you throw it in your dryer. That's going to help the scent. It's going to help with lint. But you can use any of the scents there, play around with it depending on what you want whatever you're washing to smell like. Right?
I love it. Yeah, I mean, I've noticed a difference. Well, you've always been doing it.
Yes.
I've just recently caught on to all the benefits of essential oils.
Well, besides,
I was
you've been
slow to pick
breathing,
up.
but you've been
I've been breathing them and loving them for
Yes.
years, and just recently, since right before Live Good launched, figured out that essential oils are as powerful and beautiful as they are. So
Yeah, good stuff.
really is. Well, I think we covered frankincense.
Yeah, we did.
Thank you
All right,
guys for tuning in, and thanks for the comments and the questions and all of the support.
Yep. Any further questions? If we did not get to yours, please go ahead and email me. And we will be here next Monday with a great topic. And if you have extra time this week, take some time and watch some of our previous training videos if you weren't able to join us live.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. Thank you guys. All right, have a great rest of your week.
Bye.
Take care.